And happening right now, that grieving, very close-knit community in Connecticut is bracing itself for the first funerals from the horrific school shooting last Friday. Killed 20 children and 6 adults. So sad.
The funerals come a day after President Barack Obama pledged to seek change in memory of the victims. The school in Newtown, where Friday's massacre took place, remains closed today with classes canceled. Now, officials aren't saying whether Sandy Hook Elementary might ever open again. The district is considering sending the surviving students to a former school building in a neighboring town. The motive for the shooting remains unclear. All we know right now is that authorities say the gunman is 20-year-old Adam Lanza, that he was carrying hundreds of rounds of deadly ammunition, enough, they say, to kill just about every student in the school. Lanza killed his mother before heading to the school to shoot students and staff. He committed suicide as police closed in. You know, the shock and sadness is being felt across the nation, including right here in New Mexico. Well,
this is especially because one of the little girls who died at Sandy Hook Elementary used to go to school in Rio Rancho. Take a look. This is Emily Parker. She went to Cordova Elementary, again in Rio Rancho, when her dad worked at Presbyterian Hospital here. Emily's old principal and her family's close friends say she was a very creative young lady and also greeted others at Cordova using what are called salutations. You know, the ones she learned from her favorite book, Charlotte's Web.
Salutations, Emily. We will always love you. You will always be our precious angel.
Salutations, pretty much another way to say hi. The Parkers are very involved in the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints in southeast Rio Rancho. They lived here for 2 years before they moved to Connecticut in January. Now tonight there's going to be a candlelight vigil for Emily. It's at 6 o'clock at the Cabezon Park. It's in Rio Rancho, just south of Southern near Unser.
Stay with KRQE News 13 as we continue to follow the Sandy Hook Elementary School tragedy. You can find the latest on air and online at krqe.com.
In some other news this morning, it has been 5 months since 2 high school cheerleaders were nearly killed in a crash in Albuquerque, and slowly but surely they are getting better. Now, Jessica Sanchez and Lily Packard almost died when they rolled their SUV on Paseo del Norte near Tramway this summer. Both are still working their way through a very difficult road to recovery. Jessica is actually still in Denver, where she's been in rehab for 4 months now.
She is now, with assistance, walking a little more, moving that right side of her body, and she has a lot of joy in her heart. She's a beautiful, happy young person again.
Family and friends of both teens say the community support has really helped them get through all this, including lots of car washes and vigils. Investigators have not said what caused that crash.
Today, Mothers Against Drunk Driving will dedicate a ghost bike in honor of Reese Nord. He was killed when he was struck by a drunk driver while riding his bike back in 2002. The ceremony will take place on Montano and Taylor Ranch Road Northwest at 3:30 this afternoon. Today would have been Nord's 25th birthday. A noise complaint turns violent. Police say an Albuquerque man stabbed his neighbor because his niece was being too loud. Marco Rodriguez faced a judge Saturday on attempted murder charges. Police say Thursday night he was in an apartment below the victim's apartment. Cops say Rodriguez was upset because a little girl was jumping around in the living room making noise in the apartment below. Well, they say Rodriguez and another person stormed that apartment and stabbed their neighbor, which was the girl's uncle.
The allegations of the complaint are very, very serious. It's a difficult complaint to read. I'm going to set your bond at $1 million, cash only.
Rodriguez is also being held by another judge because of a prior domestic violence case.
Also still in jail this morning is this man, Jermaine Green, after police say he tried to run over his wife as their kids watched. Police say that back on December 6th, that Green and his wife had been drinking. They got into a fight. Someone in their family told police that the wife was leaning into their van's window when Green was driving, put it in reverse, and the wife fell underneath the tires. Green's bond right now $140,000.
A man remains in jail after cops say he was riding drunk and blocking traffic with his scooter. Officers say 32-year-old Ezekiel Quesada didn't have any lights on when his scooter stalled and remained in traffic lanes. Police pulled him over near 4th and Gregos Friday. Now, cops say he performed poorly on a field sobriety test, so they arrested him. He does have a prior aggravated DWI charge.
What one man thought was a 12-year-old girl looking for, quote, some fun time turned out to be an undercover cop, and now that man is in an awful lot of trouble. Police say that Ted Harris here posted an ad on Craigslist looking for fun, and a detective wrote him back pretending to be the 12-year-old. They say Harris tried to meet up with said girl and ended up meeting police instead. He's now charged with child solicitation by electronic device. Well, Well, the wife of a Marine veteran who killed himself after getting into a shootout with New Mexico State Police is now suing that department. Back in December of 2010, state police stopped Diego Gonzalez here near Santa Fe after hearing that he had a gun and forced his pregnant wife and toddler into his truck. Police say Gonzalez shot at them, so an officer fired back. The Santa Fe New Mexican is reporting that the lawsuit says Gonzalez fired his gun but never pointed it at state police. The officer shot Gonzalez in the back twice, then Gonzalez shot and killed himself.